So I had a sudden burst of, I don't know, inspiration, I guess you could say. I would like to call it. And I started writing this, I guess, a poem. But of course, you all know how obsessed I am with Prince. So of course, this is dedicated to him, to the beautiful one. A story told so very long ago, aged as long as the days are old. In the beginning, before there was dawn, in the darkness there was void, the Spirit of God did move upon. The face of the waters, the face of the deep, there created he all, yes, every single thing. The light, the stars, you, me, without lifting a finger, no, not a single touch. He did gather the waters and made there a sea. He transformed the void, the darkness, the deep, into a precious jewel, whether by thought or mere inspiration. The only tool required was for God to speak. On the dawn that Michael threw Lucifer out of heaven, Lucifer cursed at God with a shake of his fist, declaring he would be most high. But God, he just laughed as he threw his head back and replied, "No longer my son, yet you still make me laugh. Oh, you fool, you must have forgotten. Who made you from scratch? No longer a star, but still a sight to behold, burning and still bright, but at the center so cold. The sight of him sparkled, but not all that glitters is gold. God watched his creation change with each lie that it told. I'm still the most beautiful. I welcome the dawn. I perfected your music. Without me, that's all gone. I'll use it to corrupt every living soul. To hell with them all. In hell they'll belong. Above yours I shall place my will. Above yours I'll place my throne. Every man will turn. They will break, they will steal, again and again, and even will they kill. I will cause them to murder all that is yours. From the tree, on the hill, said Satan on earth while throwing a fit. God sat there silent with a glare so intense. Do you really believe against your creator you'll win? Satan opened his mouth, slamming down his two fists. But before he could speak, God turned and said this. It's true that you are the best that there is as far as all that I spoke into existence. It's true your voice, like honey so sweet, you vixen, can cause most men to sin. And I'll grant you the chance, but you cannot win. I'll give you now, and here is where you shall begin to pollute and defile, you iniquitous pig. A head start at the beginning, but listen now, heathen. Know this. Throughout your charade, I shall place from within spirits like you to save those from sin. No longer your brothers, no longer your friends. The spirits, my angels, will I place there on earth inside the adversary's skin. To witness, to bless, to help man pass this test so that he may be born again. My own son shall I give to pay the price of man's sins, and with him alone you've lost and I win. But because you truly think you're the best that there is, I'll wait to send Michael's spirit until the very end. And in that day you will see him, give him love, steal a kiss. I will bless him and guide him. I'll make what's yours his, a sign of the times, so all can repent. He will be the one to invite the return of my only begotten son. That's when you'll know you've lost and there's nowhere for you to run. Nowhere for you to hide.
Yes, listen well.
When you see my adopted son, you will cry out, for he is of one. The devil just stood there, unsure where to begin. Then finally said he, You can't outdo me. I'm the best that there is. It was then that God went away from his sight, closing the door of his firmament, locking it up tight, coming round now and again into the hearts of men. Then finally one day came he to check on the kid. The devil sat waiting and watched from the shadows. He saw just what God did. He heard his high notes and he heard his strings. He caught his own toe tapping along to his beat. The devil did cry as that kid played the keys. No, not those of sadness, but of joy. Oh, that voice on the verge of being obscene. Were it not for being the devil, he'd have been brought straight down to his knees. The devil doesn't cry. He stood there to think. No man could ever cause Satan to weep. What is this? It's happening. This cannot be. Nobody, say I. Nobody's better than me. Then like a whisper, a faded picture, he recalled a memory. He must know who this is. So dazed and in a panic, Satan traded his fork for a suit, contract, ink, and red tape, and gathered his sons of perdition, of sin. He built up a company, Time Warner, real slick. Then visited the one whom God did make better, more talented than him. His big amber eyes and butterscotch skin, so beautiful, such talent. Hey son, what's your name, kid? Looking up with those stars they call eyes, his pouty lips slightly grinned. That's when the lawless one knew he was near the end. The kid stared at his enemy with a familiar look so intense. His lips then did part, and all in one divine breath. A smooth royal voice said,
My name is Prince.
Formerly known as Prince, for whom we'll take your phone calls for the entire 90 minutes tonight. Glad he's with us here in Washington. Artist, how are you?
Perfect.
It is nice to see you.
Nice to be seen.
Thanks for coming on, man. Let me start by asking you how...
My name is Prince.